Introduction. Some days change life forever. This is the story of the day I lost everything I held dear, and how I learned to survive and find hope again. Story. It was a sunny morning when I woke up, thinking it would be a normal day. The birds sang outside my window, and the smell of breakfast filled the house. I had plans to meet my friends later and enjoy the weekend. Everything seemed perfect. But life has a way of surprising you. That morning my father, Robert, came into my room with a worried expression. His face was pale and his hands trembled slightly. "We need to talk," he said softly. My heart skipped a beat. Something felt wrong. I followed him to the living room where my mother, Laura, was sitting silently. She looked tired and sad, her hands folded in her lap. The house, usually warm and full of laughter, felt cold and heavy. I sensed that something terrible had happened. "Kids," my father began, his voice shaking, "there has been an accident. Our house, the fire destroyed everything. We lost the house and all our belongings." I froze. My mind could not process the words. Fire. Everything. I looked around the familiar living room, trying to imagine it empty, destroyed. My favorite books, my drawings, my toys, all gone. The memories we had built in this house for years seemed to vanish in a moment. Tears filled my eyes and I could not speak. My parents hugged me tightly, whispering that it would be okay, but I could not feel okay. My world had changed in an instant. I had lost the place I felt safe, the place that was home. In the following days, we stayed in a small rented apartment. Everything felt strange and temporary. I missed my room, my furniture, and the little corners that held my memories. Even simple things like my desk and my chair felt irreplaceable. The loss was not just physical, it was emotional. School felt harder. I tried to concentrate on lessons, but my mind kept drifting to the fire, the lost memories, and the empty space in my heart. I missed my friends too, who used to come over to my house. The laughter and fun we shared felt like a distant dream. One evening, my father sat beside me on the small sofa in our temporary apartment. "I know it feels impossible now," he said gently, "but we still have each other. That is more important than anything else. We will rebuild slowly, step by step." His words gave me a little comfort. I realized that while I had lost things, I had not lost my family. That thought became my anchor in the storm. I began to focus on what we still had. Each other, our love, and our memories in our hearts. Weeks passed and we started to rebuild our lives. My parents worked hard finding new jobs and saving money. I helped wherever I could, organizing our small apartment and keeping things tidy. I learned the value of resilience, patience, and hope. One day, while walking in the park, I saw children playing with their toys. I remembered my toys from the fire and felt a pang of sadness. But then I realized that I could still enjoy small joys, even if the big ones were gone. I started drawing again, creating new memories and finding happiness in little things. Months later, we managed to buy a small house. It was not as big or fancy as our old home, but it was ours. I painted my room with bright colors, arranged my new desk, and hung pictures of my family. Slowly, the house started to feel like home again. I learned an important lesson from that loss. Material things can be replaced, but family, love, and hope cannot. Losing everything taught me to value people over possessions, and to find strength inside myself. Even now, when I think about the fire and the day I lost everything, I feel a mix of sadness and gratitude. Sadness for what was gone and gratitude for the resilience we discovered, the lessons we learned, and the love that kept us together. Life is unpredictable, can take everything away in a moment. But it also gives us the strength to rebuild, to find hope, and to appreciate what truly matters. That day taught me to survive, to be strong, and to never give up, no matter how hard life becomes. Now I smile when I enter our new home, not because everything is perfect, but because I know we can face anything together. Losing everything once made me stronger, more grateful, and more aware of the beauty of life. Some days break us, but they also teach us how to stand again. The day I lost everything was painful, but it was also the day I learned what it truly means to be strong, resilient, and hopeful.